Have you ever encountered someone who makes you feel bad about yourself all the time? It's as if you are very insignificant, not doing enough, and always wrong. If so, they are those toxic people, and I, Marcus Aurelius, will share some wisdom on how to deal with them. These are simple rules and lessons that will help you get the most out of your relationships with other people. Lesson 1. Not interested in what other people think. Set standards based on your values. Be clear about your goals and be your best self. Lesson 2. Tell the truth. I teach a deep lesson about how to deal with the difficulties of life. As the first rays of dawn hit the ground, I advise a quiet activity to help you think before the day gets busy. Take a moment to think about the different kinds of people you will meet, from the sneaky and dishonest to the pointless and envious. The range of human traits is waiting for you to connect with them. Encourage character resilience in the face of this unavoidable diversity of types. Recognize that there are people in the world who may have traits that are opposite to your own, even if they are silly or mean. Even though they might be mean, I stress how important it is to keep your own ethics. Not only should you be honest and true with yourself, but also with people whose actions may be very different from what they really are. In a world where people's actions can be both interesting and hard to deal with, I urge people to make a pledge to being good. I know that there are many people whose deeds may not be very good. Lesson 3. Do not let things bother you. I teach a crucial lesson about resilience and self-reflection through the complex web of human relationships. Imagine a situation in which someone's actions make you uncomfortable or pique your feelings. As you deal with the inevitable moments of hurt, rudeness, or mistakes made by others, the most important question is not why did they do that, but when have I done something similar? This kind of introspective questioning is a powerful way to understand and show empathy, because it recognizes that everyone makes mistakes and hurts others without meaning to. Think about why you did the things you did in the past. Most of the time, we did these things because we weren't aware of them or because we were trying our best, even if the result wasn't what we wanted. Recognizing that everyone is fallible by nature, I question the idea that people are either naturally good or bad. Stoic philosophy advises us to grab the other handle in those moments. In a world where many things may seem temporary or even pointless, Stoic philosophy says that sticking to what is right is valuable in and of itself. In a sense, it turns into the only point of purpose in a world of imperfections. Additionally, I encourage you to learn to be patient with people who may not follow this moral standard. Stoics believe that people are naturally difficult and can cause a lot of problems. Because of this, they encourage people to be patient, self-disciplined, and fair even when things don't seem fair. I said that embracing Stoicism means facing truth and accepting it without any resistance. It's about accepting the imperfections of the world and its people, while firmly sticking to a set of beliefs and duties that don't change no matter what. According to the Stoic view, things may be the way they are, but that doesn't mean people should change their morals and core beliefs. A Stoic views the world not as a perfect, idealized paradise, but as a complicated web of problems and imperfections. But in this fabric, there is a chance to be self-disciplined, fair, and most of all, a shining example of goodness in a world that can sometimes seem missing in those traits. One of the most important Stoic ideas is summed up by Seneca's words, "Happy is he who makes others better." This quote captures the core of Stoicism, going beyond personal growth to stress the changing power of making others better. As you learn more about this philosophy, being a Stoic isn't just about being a good example, it's also about being an inspiration. Epicurus, a Stoic philosopher, said, "Don't talk about your philosophy, embody it." This is a great way to remember how to make a difference in other people's lives. A set of ideas isn't enough. You have to live them. You have to be your best self in every part of your life. When a Stoic does this, they become a force for good, changing other people just by being an example. This Stoic concept is beautiful because it works both ways. In fact, I believe a Stoic does improve the world around them by making other people better, But the real benefit goes beyond helping others. It's a way to find happiness for yourself. Watching the good things that happen, because you were your best self, becomes bigger and bigger sources of happiness. It becomes a deep source of satisfaction. Stoics work hard because they are naturally driven to do so. The desire to make a good difference turns into a moving force that motivates people to keep working hard and being dedicated. Stoics know that striving for greatness not only makes other people better, but it also gives them joy and a sense of purpose in life. Stoicism is basically an action philosophy that tells people to be good, help others, and work for the good of everyone. Finding happiness doesn't just come from personal accomplishments. It comes from the positive impact a Stoic can have on the world and the people in it. This idea is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 6. Love a lot. At first look, Stoics may seem tough and emotionless. I believe that love is not only something that is nice to have, but also something that is necessary. I share an important lesson that I learned from my teachers: to be full of love and not too passionate. This helps us understand a Stoic way of thinking that goes beyond emotional distance and focuses on developing love for others. People often think of Stoics as emotionally detached, but the philosophy actually pushes people to deeply connect with the world around them. I suggest that people should actively look for love instead of just waiting for it to happen. The importance of bringing good energy into the world is highlighted by me. Furthering this sentiment, as the Beatles once said, the essence lies in what you contribute because that's what you can change. When looking for love and personal happiness, Stoic philosophy offers a new way of looking at things. Instead of waiting for approval from others, focus on giving them what they want. I put this idea into a few simple words. If you want to feel good, do good things. If you want love, plant seeds of love in the world. This is a powerful call to take charge of your emotions by spreading good vibes. Taking a lesson from Seneca's wisdom, seeing every situation as a chance to be kind, becomes a core Stoic principle. Stoicism promotes an active way of interacting with the world, where the focus is on spreading love and kindness. By embracing this mindset, the philosophy says that if you actively spread happiness, the positive results will easily come back to you, keeping the promise that everything else will take care of itself. In my meditations, I write about Stoic wisdom that is in line with the wise statement that comparison takes away joy. I tell you to think about how silly it is to be jealous of other people when we don't know enough about their lives. To fight emotional urges and negative thought patterns, the Stoic method suggests doing tasks that make you think about yourself. Imagine a different world where we don't have the things or situations we currently enjoy. This makes us think about how silly our envy is. This exercise in self-reflection shows how temporary and personal envy is. Stoicism basically encourages a mindset change from constant comparison to contentment with our current situations. In essence, Stoicism encourages the practice of gratitude, acceptance, and the realization that the path to contentment is an internal process rather than an external comparison. This echoes the wisdom of Epicurus, as quoted by Seneca, emphasizing that true satisfaction lies in realizing that enough will never be enough for the person to whom enough is too little. Imagine organizing a sizable family get-together for a special event so that everyone can catch up and share joyous moments. But life's uncertainty comes to the fore when a family member who was supposed to be there gets sick at the last minute. The happier occasion turns into a powerful illustration of the Stoic principle of memento mori, emphasizing how fleeting moments are that we often take for granted. Stoicism supports a mindset shift in this situation. The philosophy tells people to enjoy the present, rather than thinking that future events will happen. Loved ones aren't permanent. Their presence is a gift that lasts only a short time. This Stoic wisdom tells us to value the time we spend with them, which will help us feel closer to them even when life is unsure. In this case, the real application of memento mori lies in embracing life's unexpected twists and changes. To be present, show love, and enjoy the passing moments with family is what this song is all about. Basically, the philosophy helps people deal with problems by encouraging them to be thankful for the present moment and build important relationships. Lesson 9. Say sorry and forgive. Because we were wrong, it's important to say sorry in a serious way. Not only does this mean saying sorry, but it also means taking responsibility for our acts and realizing how they may have affected other people around us. By doing this, we show that we are humble and want to fix our mistakes. If you make a bad choice that causes a project delay, think about this in a team meeting. The boss might say out loud that they made a mistake. They wouldn't just apologize for the trouble they caused. They'd also explain what they plan to do to fix it. This openness not only builds trust again, but also helps set the stage for learning and growth. Lesson 10. Help people learn how to deal with conflicts. In the complicated dance of human contact, disagreements are bound to happen. However, Stoic wisdom lies in learning how to resolve these disagreements, not in avoiding them. Instead of letting emotions race, it's important to create an atmosphere that encourages learning how to solve conflicts as a base. Encouraging open discussion is important,